and welcome to another episode of the Farr Show, where I am Damien Farr, and tonight we're talking about... I almost thought it was the rundown for some reason, because, you know, that happens. We forget. We're all human. We're talking about the movie Super 8. I originally thought it was a superhero movie the first time I heard the name. I'm like, is it like the Justice League? Oh no, it's a movie about kids making movies with other stuff going on here. And honestly, I've never heard of a Super 8 camera because, well, I was born in the 90s. So, what that means really is, what's a Super 8 camera? Obviously, I know now. I understand what a Super 8 camera is now. But, come on. You can't blame me. I didn't know originally. I'm from the 90s. So, I thought it was a superhero team. But, nonetheless, this movie was great. And still is great. There's parts of it that are kind of like, well, I get it. But, I love this movie overall. I want to give some behind-the-scenes stuff, though, first and foremost, before we get too far into it. Well, J.J. Abrams, when making this, he combined two ideas that he had. Kids making a movie, which nobody thought would sell, honestly. So, they made it with a monster movie and combined the two, which, honestly, I like. I like the idea that it worked. Though, I think the only issue that I have is, it feels like it should be in the Cloverfield universe, and it's not. I don't know if that's a pro or a con. Like, I feel like it should. Cloverfield is a great movie. 10 Cloverfield Lane is a great movie. This could be, like, in there, too. I mean, that's just me, personally. But, I mean, this could be a prequel to Cloverfield. But that's just me. So, I mean, Steven Spielberg produced this, and he said it was similar to E.T. I guess he wanted to make a family film, but he made it with an alien in the end. So, that's kind of cool. The cast of this movie, honestly, is pretty good. You got Joel Courtney as Joe Lamb. His mother just passed away. That's the start of the show, or start of the movie here, is his mother passed away. So, what happens? Well, his friends and him are trying to make a movie. Or his friends and him are trying to make a movie. And how does it go? Well, I mean, we get a movie out of it. But let's go back to the cast here. You got Ellie Fanning, who, other than this, I don't know what else she's been in, honestly. I don't know much about her, but she's, you know, in some other stuff, I assume. Her sister's Dakota Fanning. That's all I know. I'm sorry. I'm not an expert on Fanning sisters or anything like that. But she plays Alice, and she becomes Joe's love interest, and in the end, they hint that, yeah, they're gonna be dating after this. Which, why not? And then you got Kyle Chandler as Deputy Jackson Lamb. So the dad of Joe Lamb, he is good. I mean, most of the movie is child actors for the most part, with some adult stuff here and there, but he is the main adult. So I think he did great, honestly. This is the movie I know him from. I know him from Grey's Anatomy as well, ironically enough. And then he was also in Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and Godzilla vs. Kong. As the dad again. This man gets typecast as dad a lot, it seems. So, what is this movie about? It's about kids making a movie. They witness a train derailment here, which leads them on a mystery. I mean, I don't want to give too much away. Like, it's pretty predictable in a way, but at the same time, I like the nuances of it, and I think you should watch it yourself to see what's happening. I shouldn't really have to tell you anything, because it's a movie worth watching. I give it an Farr. I'd say it's a pretty good movie. There are flaws, though, still. No movie is perfect, whether it gets an Farr or not. There's no perfect movie out there. Rocky. Sorry, that's a joke. Even Rocky, my favorite film of all time, has flaws. Everything has flaws. So what's some issues with this movie? Honestly, I think you could have cut it down a bit. Just a bit. It's 2 hours. You could have probably did like an hour and 40 minutes, maybe an hour and 35. But that's just me personally. That, or you could have went the opposite route, honestly. Because there is some things that I would like filled in more. So I'm kind of hit or miss. You could have extended it, you could have shortened it. Personally, I think it is a pretty good area, but some scenes kind of drag on a bit in my mind. And some scenes, it's like, I get it, but come on. You could have put more important scenes in there. So, what do you think about Super 8? Did you have a Super 8 camera growing up? Do you want me to get a Super 8 camera? Kodak, where's that Super 8 camera that you're making? I want one. Sony doesn't make that, so I need to get somebody to make one, and Kodak seems to be the name to go with. So, what did you think of Super 8? Did you play the Portal 2 on Steam Super 8 interactive trailer? Tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and have a far off night.